Good evening and welcome back to Every Night Talk. We're really happy you're here tonight. If you're learning English, don't worry about understanding every single word. Just relax, listen, and enjoy the conversation.
Exactly. Think of this as spending a few quiet minutes with two friends. No pressure, no tests, just a calm conversation before the day comes to an end.
Can I ask you something? Have you ever been completely exhausted, ready to fall asleep, and then, the moment your head touches the pillow, your mind suddenly becomes incredibly busy?
Oh, absolutely. It happens to me all the time. During the day, I'm so busy that I barely have time to think. But at night, it's like my brain finally wakes up.
I know what you mean. It's almost funny, isn't it? All day you're running from one thing to another, and then suddenly your brain says, "Now let's think about everything."
Exactly. And it's never something exciting. It's usually that awkward conversation you had earlier, or something embarrassing that happened years ago.
Or tomorrow's meeting.
Yes, tomorrow's meeting, tomorrow's responsibilities, tomorrow's problems.
Have you ever wondered why that happens?
Actually, yes. And psychology has an interesting explanation. During the day, our brains are constantly processing information. We're working, studying, talking to people, answering messages. There's always something happening.
So our attention is always focused on the outside world.
Exactly. Then nighttime arrives. Everything becomes quieter. There are fewer distractions. And finally, our minds have space to process everything we've experienced during the day.
That's interesting. So maybe our minds aren't trying to make us anxious. Maybe they're simply trying to organize everything we've been carrying. I think that's a much kinder way to look at it. It reminds me of something that happened last week.
Really? What happened?
I couldn't stop thinking about a conversation I'd had with a colleague. It wasn't even a serious conversation, but I kept replaying it in my head, wondering if I had said the wrong thing.
I've definitely done that before.
The funny part is, the next day I saw that person again, and everything was completely normal. They probably hadn't even thought about it.
That's something our minds do so often.
We spend hours worrying about things that other people have already forgotten. Why do you think we're so hard on ourselves? Maybe because we care. We want to do well. We want people to like us. Those are very human feelings. That's true. But sometimes caring too much keeps us awake.
Exactly. There's a difference between reflecting and overthinking.
What do you mean by that? Reflection helps us learn. Overthinking keeps us trapped in the same thoughts without finding new answers. I really like that distinction.
Me too. And when I notice that I'm overthinking, I try something simple.
What's that?
I remind myself that not every thought deserves my attention. Just because a thought appears, it doesn't mean I have to follow it.
I love that. It's almost like sitting beside a road and watching cars pass by. You don't have to get into every single car.
Exactly.
Thoughts come and go the same way. Some are helpful, some are just passing through. That's actually very comforting.
It is.
And sometimes all we need is one slow breath to remind ourselves that we're here in people need to hear that tonight.
Including us.
So if your mind feels busy tonight, don't be afraid of it. Notice your thoughts, take a slow breath, and remind yourself that you don't have to solve tomorrow before you fall asleep. Tomorrow will still be there in the morning. Tonight is for rest. Before we finish, we'd like to leave you with one simple question. What is one thought you can let go of before you sleep tonight? Take a few quiet seconds to think about it. There's no rush. Thank you for spending this quiet evening with us. We hope tonight's conversation brought you a little more peace. Sleep well. Reflect deeply. Learn naturally. Live kindly. Good night, and we'll see you in the next Every Night Talk.